I'm Michelle from Nerdy Moms United, and today we're going to talk about how to fix Elementor when it's stuck on the loading screen, part 4. The reason I had to make this into a 4-part series is because this is actually a very difficult issue a lot of Elementor users have when using this piece of software. In the first video, I dealt with dealing with the caching issue. In part 2, we dealt with software and plugin issues and theme issues. Part 3, we did a little more heavy lifting with dealing with your server level files and how to deal with those issues. In part 4, which is where I had to get help from Elementor themselves after doing all those troubleshooting steps. Don't worry, I'm going to help you submit your ticket because there's 2 different ways to do it, and let's get started. How to fix Elementor stuck on the loading screen. Well, depending on what type of Elementor you have, you either have the free version or the pro version. But how you submit a support ticket are 2 totally different ways, and I figured that out the hard way when I was dealing with my Elementor issue. And I'm going to help you with each one of those. You will find these troubleshooting steps and links to these 2 different places where you need to submit your ticket at nerdymomsunited.com/post/Elementor stuck on loading screen part 4. I will leave the link below to make it easy for you. How to submit a support ticket for Elementor. Well, if you're using the free version, then you want to go to https://elementor.com/contact. This is if you have the free version. You want to create a free account with Elementor, and I have an email template link for you below this video to make it a little bit easier for you. And pretty much in that template, it gives you this right here, and you have to put in the date that you notice the problem, the version number of your current version of your Elementor you are using, and the previous version that you try to test with, because they're going to want you to try that. So, and I showed you how to find your version type of Elementor in part 2 video. And also you want to give them your web address. Now remember, if you are not using Cloudflare, then you did not have to disable Rocket Loader. That step is in red when you click on your download that I have below for the email template. Remove this line if you're not using Cloudflare. If you are using Cloudflare, then you can just turn the text to black. What do you do if you have Elementor Pro? Well, when you have the Pro version, there's a different way for you to submit your ticket. You'll go to their support site, and here's a link here. I will put a link below to their support site and for the contact address also below. So depending on if you're using the free version or the Pro version, you can easily get to either one of those sites. If you have a Pro Elementor, then you already have your account. You'll log in with that. And the email template link is below for you. It's the same one for the other one because it's the same stuff that you need to tell them all the troubleshooting you did. So that way it makes your life a little bit easier, because they're going to walk you through and tell you to do all the same steps I just went through with you in the last 3 videos. To save you a lot of headache and frustration, I made sure to include that in that document for you. Just click below, the download's ready for you, and it gives you all the text you need plus every single troubleshooting step we did, and I mean everything out of all of the other 3 videos, so that way they know what you've tried. So that way they can suggest other things that they can help you with. Don't forget to include your version numbers of the ones you've tried, and remove the Rocket Loader reference if you're not using it. Remember that I have my Elementor troubleshooting guide step by step. It includes all the steps that we did. I will leave that link below for you for fixing several other really frustrating issues with Elementor. I'll leave that link for you below. And it has detailed written instructions of how to deal with each issue that you deal with Elementor. These are the 7 most common problems with Elementor that people run into. and people have asked me to write down the instructions. I put this in this handy book to make life so much easier. I hope my videos were helpful to you. Definitely, when you get to this point in step 4, which I have had to do myself, where I've had to email Elementor to get support, giving them that email template where I detailed everything I did help them out and help me solve the issue with my Elementor, and we were able to get it fixed. They will help you. Definitely giving them the details of what you tried so far will make that process a lot easier and faster for you to get the results you're looking for. Most of the time people find their issue and be able to fix it within the first 2 videos. Video 3 was the more advanced stuff where it's a little more involved. A lot of times people would prefer to have their web developer or host provider help them with those issues. But I didn't want you to feel trapped and that you had to use them for those pieces. If you felt comfortable, you were able to follow along on those steps in those videos. But don't worry, I left a link to all of those videos for parts 1 through 3 below here if you haven't tried that already, to make it a little bit easier for you. I hope you like my videos. Like and subscribe. Leave comments, questions below. I look forward to reading your comments and helping you out. This is Michelle with NerdyMomsUnited.com.